Daily Talk number 600. Wait, 22? 32? Hello. Let me do an experiment. Let's make this daily talk public and then see what happens. So I've been doing this exercise called daily talk for close to 2 years now. So every day I'll record a recording of me speaking to a camera for about 5 minutes as a way to improve my oral communication skills. It has been serving its purpose, but I guess my actual improvement has been fluctuating up and down. So we'll see. And what do I want to talk about? So, sorry, I'm walking. So one interesting thing happened yesterday was yesterday evening, I actually went to 法鼓山禅修and I participated in a sit. So it was a 禅修. Not too many people were there, and it was a short 40-minute sit meditation session. 一炷香, it turns out 一炷香 means 40 minutes. And before that, there's also some exercise meditation. It's called 八式动禅. I wanted to ask them, I guess it's more than just minor exercises. It must be some type of meditative exercise, but I didn't really fully understand the purpose behind all those gestures, so I really like to fully understand the reason why we're doing that. And at the end of the meditation, a teacher, 法师, came up and started to talk to us. Of course, we also watched the recording of 圣严法师 talked about 世间外的智慧. Basically, it's the wisdom that you get beyond this world, which means enlightenment, awakening. And as the teacher began to ask us questions, she started to ask me directly because it turns out that I was sitting in the front, and she started to ask me, well, what happens when you see something that's undesirable? I try to answer, well, you would start to, basically aversion will start to occur. And she asked, what do we do with it? Well, I say, well, equanimity, be equanimous about this. And she said, okay, how do we do that? I thought about this and I said, well, try to be present, 临在. And she started to be quite impressed. So she started to ask me, what does that mean? And I tried to say, well, 活在当下, living in the present moment. And she seemed really impressed. And then she asked me, how would you do that? Well, I pondered a bit and I said, well, you just try to feel the sense of your body from head to toe. And she seemed a little bit confused. But eventually, basically the answer that she was looking for, which is probably one of the correct answer, is to go back to your breath, of course. All the saying that all good meditators will always go back to their breath. I think that's also the core technique being taught at 法鼓山 by 圣严法师. So I actually asked the teacher, well, I guess some beginner's questions such as, well, every time I try to focus on my breath, it is quite natural for me to control my breath. And she actually gave a very good technique. Whenever that happens, just try to put your mind or put your consciousness on your hands, and that would probably release the intention of you controlling the breath. So that was very helpful. And the Fa Shi, I was sorry that I was quite sorry because I accidentally dominated the whole exchange because the Fa Shi kept asking questions and I kept answering them, and in the end there's no time for everybody else. So I thoroughly enjoyed my stay there. And the Fa Shi also asked me, what's my practice? And I said, well, I meditate an hour every day. She seemed quite impressed. She asked me how, and I said I use Vipassana. She said what that means. What that means, I do body scanning from head to toe. How many trips? Well, ideally one trip is 10 minutes. So up and down, so that'll be 6 minutes. And but overall, it was a very pleasant experience. And toward the end, other volunteers were preparing the room for another event happening today. And I obliged, and I happily stayed behind and carry a bunch of heavy stuff, desks, chairs, to help them out. Overall, I can sense why. I think it's basically a lot of people, laymen, have a sense of community by being there. And well, I love it. But if the goal is for you to awaken as soon as possible, you probably need to do more of the research, because it seems like the core, let's say, whatever, all the great things that法鼓山has been working on, I don't think they are optimized for mass awakening. I'd love to ask. That's the question that I have in mind. Alright, so goodbye Daily Talk. I will see you next time. Bye.